line out. Who's that for?
Mui Thomas, now 23, has been training to qualify as a rugby referee since she was 19.
Another penalty to Hong Kong. A lot of friends were doing rugby and I wanted to be a part of the group. Unfortunately, because of my skin condition, somebody tackling me was not a very good idea.
Mui has harlequin ichthyosis, a rare skin condition. A rugby tackle could cause her skin to burst open, leading to dangerous infections.
My dad just said, give it a go, see what you can do and help out. So I helped out for about a year, and after that, somebody just said, why don't you try refereeing?
Refereeing requires superior physical strength to run with the players all over the field. Mui, abandoned by her natural parents, was adopted by Rog Thomas, a Briton, and his wife Tina, a German, when they stopped over in Hong Kong and volunteered at the Children's Hospital.
She was 1.5 years old, and we fell in love with her. And then we knew that she had a congenital skin disorder.
When Mui turned 2, her carers placed her with mentally disabled children, even though she was a bright child with no development delay.
That was a time when we noticed that she was basically unraveling. We made a decision that we either walked away or we would take her on, come what may.
She's been with the family since. Dr. Lauren Bramley has been Mui's private doctor since she turned 12.
Harlequin ichthyosis is a very rare condition which you're actually born with. The skin, it's unable to form in the normal way. She cannot cool down in the sun. She would get recurrent infections. It was a constant challenge on her immune system to fight infections and to heal.
The constant all the time is the skincare management, which means bathing twice a day. The routine has to be followed throughout her life.
I just focus on what I have to do. So that would be creaming, that would be bathing, and generally just looking after myself.
There really is no cure or no treatment that's going to reverse the condition.
I've never looked at the bigger picture. I've always just looked straight ahead.
Mui works with a charity helping disabled minorities get jobs.
We recognise that everyone is able to make a contribution in society. It's challenging sometimes, but it's very, very fulfilling.
Outside of work and family, it's often daunting.
Somebody might run away, they might scream at you. Mothers sometimes cover their children's eyes, and it really, really hurts.
Discrimination began early in Mui's life. Her parents say local schools were unwilling to take her until they found the Beacon Hill Primary School. Then, at age 14, she joined Facebook.
I was naive. I basically clicked accept to somebody I didn't know. And what happened there, it still haunts me.
One day, Mui was on the computer and checking her emails and doing things. And then we heard this terrible scream, and we rushed to see what was happening.
Mui was getting anonymous online messages.
They picked on her for being adopted. They picked on her for her skin disorder, that she was a burden, and that she'd be better off dead.
It basically crumbled her so much that Mui was then thinking of committing suicide.
When you are being cyberbullied, you don't really know where to turn to. You don't trust anybody, and unfortunately it still happens.
We were able to involve the police because of the incitement to kill. The police were able to trace that particular cyberbully. Every single one of these people who were her schoolmates. Your ability to trust goes out of the window.
To doubt your classmates who you've known for so long, it was the hardest thing.
To raise awareness of the dangers of cyberbullying, the family created a Facebook page to share Mui's story.
I think that if we could help somebody, that's great. If we can help just one person, that's great. But it still scars me to this day.